What is up, everybody? TechChucker here, and welcome to episode 5 of This Week in Dioramas. Now, I am in my car right now while recording this, but while you're watching this, I am at a silent retreat. It's a Jesuit retreat put on through the Catholic Church, and it is a men's-only retreat that, if for our particular group this weekend, there's about 60 to 70 men that go every year to this particular retreat. It is an amazing experience. If you're not familiar with what a silent retreat is, it is exactly what it sounds like. We are at this amazing grounds. It's just, you know, there's trails and the nature is amazing. It's a beautiful place. But we are in silent prayer from Thursday night until Sunday night. So it's a long time of no talking. You would be amazed at the transformation that silence can bring to a person. You know, the world is so noisy and everybody wants your attention and everybody needs something from you, and that it's easy to forget what we should be focusing on, what our priorities are. And so this ability to once a year go to this retreat in prayer and silence and reflection is so beneficial. And so I absolutely love being able to do this once a year. In order to do this, though, I needed to be able to get all of my homework done well before I left. So that's why this video is so much shorter than the typical videos. Normally, I try to showcase 21 dioramas, and that gets me roughly a 30-minute video. This one is considerably shorter. I'm also not going to reveal the winner of last week's fan vote in this particular video. Boy, I'm getting some interesting shadows. I will reveal that winner in next week's episode, and I will also reveal the winner of this week's episode in next week's episode. So 2 winners will be announced next week. And with this retreat, there's no computers, so completely off the grid, which is so cool. Absolutely love this. It's just, yeah, I can't say enough good things about this retreat. It is so good. So that is how this week is going to work, or this episode. Let me know in the comments what you think of this format, the short format. Do you prefer that over the longer 30-minute videos? I'm trying to keep them at 30 minutes, no longer, just because we all have stuff that we need to get done. So, in the comments, let me know what you think of that. Have you ever been to a silent retreat or something similar? What do you do to reboot your life and recenter it? If anything, are you interested in that kind of thing? I highly recommend you do something to recenter yourself at least once a year. It's an amazing experience. So leave me a comment. That way then when I get back Sunday night, I have a boatload of comments. That's always fun. That's one of my favorite parts about this, is to be able to read all of your comments. So just inundate me with comments, funny jokes. Tell me a joke that you heard that I don't care, anything. It doesn't matter. So that's how we're going to do this one. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump into this week's showcase.
All right, let's go ahead and get started with this first one coming from Walkus Bazaar. This just brought a smile to my face. I absolutely love Toy Story. I love everything about it. And I love the fact that you have mixed Toy Story with Star Wars. This diorama is impeccable. The paintwork on here, if you just look at the weathering with the rust, it looks so realistic. It's just amazing. This picture is absolutely perfect. Lighting is great. Here's a behind the scenes of that shot. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. I love the paintwork on here. Just your skill set is so good. And look at over here. Wow. There's just so much cool detail with the paintwork. The talent on here is absolutely amazing. It just, wow. I absolutely love this. And then just the fact that you've got the Star Wars and Mandalorian mixed together. That's just too much fun. There's a few more pictures that you've got in here. I thought this one was also really cool. Again, you can see the level of detail on this piece is just next level. This really looks like real concrete. It is just the next level sort of work. So awesome job, Walkus Bazaar. Coming from, I believe it's New Zealand. This is super cool. So awesome piece. And next up, coming from Maxi Lopez 4105. This one is also really well done. The paintwork, the sculpt work on this thing, there's just so much cool detail on here. Absolutely loving the grout or mortar that you've got that is not prevalent in all the bricks. It's in a lot of them, and that really adds to the realism of this piece. And then your weathering of these doors looks so good as well. You've got working lights throughout the piece. You've got a ceiling, so this fully encapsulates the piece. It's like 17 inches long, 12 inches wide, 13 inches tall. Not massive, but still a really good sized piece. You're calling it a vault, dungeon, or prison type of display piece. Again, I can't say enough good things about how good that thing looks. Look at that. That looks great with it's like a vault door almost, and you can see here how this all comes together as a full-on diorama piece. And then I assume it also breaks down. I think I saw another, maybe it was another one of your projects. Yeah, here we go. It's all broken down now too. So awesome, magnificent piece. Love it to death. Next, coming from Pon Pon House. I think this is a new creator. We haven't shown any of your work that I know of, unless you've changed your tag name. But this is it's kind of like a New York style subway station, which looks really cool. I love the way that this, it's not a turnstile, I forget what that is, but the gate or whatever looks awesome. Very clean with the bricks throughout. But then we look here and it goes downstairs. That is amazing. Signage looks great. There's nice weathering on there to make it look worn. And then you can see, wow, did you sculpt all of these tiles? That is a lot of sculpting. And now we're actually in the subway station area. Wow, this is so cool. The paintwork looks amazing. So awesome job, Pon Pon House, for a really great piece of work. And next, coming from C Goosey, another amazing piece, and I just love the presentation of this. It is so clean. It looks like it's coming from, you know, some big wig manufacturer, and I mean, you really presented this so well. I really dig this. It's a Batman D12 size display piece. I assume, yeah, it must be 1/12 scale. Wow, this is awesome. It's going to be available for purchase soon, so hit them up if you are interested in something like this, if you're a Batman fan. There's so much detail on this thing. Just look at the sculpt on those stones, and wow, this is really good. Absolutely love it. You can see the little keyboard there, and wow, the paint. Look at that. You can see so many different little paint color variations throughout this. It is, wow, what a great looking piece. Absolutely would love to have this up on my shelf. Anybody that loves Batman is gonna just really dig this thing. So if you are in the market for a Batman display piece, hit up C Goosey, and I'm sure he can hook you up with something like this. And then last but not least is Joe Really Doe. I think I got that right. They've got some really cool pieces that all come together into this little city street type of landscape that he built. Added some curbs, shrubs, and this part is pretty much 100% done. There's so many details on this piece. You've got some sort of diner here. I'm just amazed at how much there is to go along with this diorama. There's so many details. Let's go through some of these pictures on their profile. You can see here we've got the ice box, we've got all of this. It looks like it's a little bit under construction. It's not complete, but it is looking very impressive. I want to go through more of these. We get another angle of this diner, and then some other, I don't know what that thing is. There's just so much going on here that is so impressive, and that I had to include this in here because it is so cool, and so much work must have been put into this particular piece. All right, I want to say thank you to everybody for participating this week. I know it's a very short week, or a very short episode, but obviously you heard at the beginning, I've got that retreat coming up, and also I wanted to be able to get all of my homework done before that, so we had to deal with the time that I had. And so we've got these 5, which are going to be your top 5 for this week, and that means that you'll get your chance to vote for your favorite on the community tab on my channel. But I won't be able to post that until I get back, which is either going to be Sunday night or Monday, because YouTube does not allow us to schedule those posts. Come on, YouTube, get with the program. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so that you know as soon as that poll goes up. I know all 5 of these folks are going to be very appreciative of your vote, so make sure that you are paying attention to when that vote goes live. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Leave a comment below. What did you think of this shorter format? Do you like it? Would you rather we have shorter episodes going forward, or do you like the longer format that we typically do? I kind of like the longer format, which is why I do it. There you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, like if you did. If you didn't, you can just hit the like button anyway, and I will see you in the next video.